So you see that team called Paris Saint-Germain, eh? You know what you do when you go to the toilet after you download those things that you download from your behind? You know what you do when you're done? You press that thing on the side, you flush them. That's exactly what Paris Saint-Germain is. I can't believe that a team that have gone through this type of experience before in Spain, where you took a 4-goal lead from home and go to Spain and lose 6-1, could still come into this game. And this is not me disrespecting Real Madrid. Real Madrid is a great team, the best football club in the world. But currently, they are not in their imperious best. If there is any time anybody can hurt them, this is the time. And if there's one team that should, at least for the money invested in them, prove a point, that team should be Paris Saint-Germain. And the way, so losing for me is not a problem. Anybody can lose a game, right? But the way and manner Paris Saint-Germain lost this game kind of like look like match fixing. I was telling myself that if this game was a Nigerian league match, like if this was an MPFA game, all of the players of Paris Saint-Germain would not be going on half salary, like it or not. And that's just the truth. Players will be probes, there'll be suspicion. And I'm not trying to compare Nigerian league with the French league. But when people call the French league Farmers League, people get angry that we shouldn't call them Farmers League. And then they showed up in one Champions League final like Arsenal and Arsene Wenger. And everybody say, okay, let's show them some respect. Put some respect to the name. You can't have Neymar, Mbappe, Lionel Messi. Okay, Lionel Messi is close to a dead horse. A horse in coma or a lion in coma. And you have Paredes, you have Verratti, you have the goalkeeper that won the Euros, the goalkeeper that was named the best goalkeeper in the FIFA Ballon d'Or in the world. And you're considering the kind of goals that you're considering, you're defending like some FC Taraba or MFM in Nigeria. Like, it does not just make sense at all. You took a 1-goal lead in the first leg, you came to Spain, you scored. What, with the quality of players that they've got in Paris Saint-Germain, are you saying that Paris Saint-Germain could not just keep the ball possession and frustrate Real Madrid to committing fouls and picking up yellow card and putting them in a cautious space? All of a sudden, Karim Benzema is now in the league of his own. I mean, this is not me disrespecting Real Madrid. Once again, I'm going to say it. And I think that they've shown the reason why they won 13 Champions League. They know how to play this competition. They understand this competition. I'm sure that Juventus fans will be saying to themselves, I wish our team knows the Champions League like this, because that's one of the most unlucky teams in the Champions League. But Real Madrid knows how to play this competition. Having said that, I think that, I don't want to call this bad luck, but I just think that Mauricio Pochettino does not know what he's doing. His selections are poor. His substitutions are poor. If you want to win the competition, be bold enough, be strong enough. Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012. It wasn't Roberto Di Matteo. It wasn't coaching. It was the players who rose up to the occasion. And I think that Paris Saint-Germain, the owners are just wasting money, spending money, but they don't know what they're doing. This is how you will respect a man like Roman Abramovich for the squad that he's able to put together in 19 years. The 21 titles he's won, how he's won the league title, how he's won. If the other teams in France were not useless and sick, I'm sure Paris Saint-Germain will not even win the French league this season, because they are utterly useless. Like, I can't see, I've not seen a team like this. And this is not me complaining about them because maybe I lost a bet because somebody watched that and said that he's ranting, what's your business with Paris Saint-Germain? But you watch a game and you say to yourself, okay, I wanted to see the end of an era for Real Madrid so that the next summer we would see, this summer transfer window, we will see a flurry of activities, change of guard, movement of players, the transfer market will be exciting. But when you look at Karim Benzema, you ask yourself, who needs Mbappe when you have Karim Benzema? Who need Erling Haaland when you need Karim Benzema? Come on, let's be very honest here. They all played in this competition. What's it called? Haaland and his Dortmund team were knocked out by, guess who? Glasgow Rangers of Scotland in the Europa. Paris Saint-Germain knocked out by this same Karim Benzema, and it doesn't look like he's going to go old. Karim Benzema actually left the French national team for forever and came back to the team and won a title with the French national team. Won all the Champions League with Real Madrid. Right now, you can't argue against Real Madrid going far in this competition for as long as they can avoid Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich does look like the team that over 2 legs no team can beat. Maybe Chelsea or any other team, but they don't look like a team that anybody can beat. And when you look at the way the Champions League is going this season, you can say to yourself, sorry, what's it called? Pep Guardiola, you should have won it last season, because it does look somehow like, hey, you can't win this Champions League. Real Madrid are still in it to win it. Bayern Munich are still in it to win it. And, a few other teams there that can distract people. I think that in Tuesday game anyway, I think that Inter Milan were robbed by bad officiating. I just think that they want Liverpool to continue. Liverpool have been lucky. Liverpool have had good luck, even in the league game against West Ham. But that one is them controlling their destiny, because West Ham refused to score. Inter Milan should have built momentum after scoring that goal and then gone on to win. But somehow, that red card to Alexis Sanchez, maybe he'd be ruined the first yellow card he considered. But I don't think the second one was a yellow card. He went in for the ball. He got the ball. I mean, was he supposed to just press a button and his leg would just disappear, go to invisible mode, like vanishing spray? I don't know. But then Fabinho came in and, got into the leg. Fabinho also could not just stop himself. It's not a German car that you just tap the brake and then it will stop. I agree. But I don't see the reason for that second yellow card that led to the red card. But that's a topic for another day. My gross today is with Paris Saint-Germain. What is wrong with that team? You brought in Angel Di Maria. Felt like you shouldn't have even brought him in the first place. The substitutions are very funny. You brought in Idrissa Gueye. The reason why they brought you into that game is come into the game and take the sting out of this game. Was still at 1-1 or is it 2-1? Take the sting out of this game and let's go into penalty. Everybody were in shambles. They were playing like bunch of players who they just called from home. Hey, hello, Afana, we have one community game. Well, let's go and play and just collect money. They were playing like they don't train together. They don't know each other. They can't pass the ball. They can't dribble. They can't keep possession. Paris Saint-Germain is a shame. Like, I feel very, very disappointed in this team. I think that the owners of the club have spent so much money and they should at least get something better than this in return. And, looking at it, at the end of the season, obviously, Mbappe will go for free. Once Mbappe goes, at the end of the season, I think Messi will also go, maybe decide to go to the US. I don't know where he can play anywhere. Nobody's going to be able to take a luxury player like Messi. He's a Rolls Royce in this team, and the funny thing is all of the things that he normally brings to a football team is no longer there. His free kick are not there, working again. He can't even score a penalty to save his life. So many things are not working for him. He's not in the place where he can really do that shakara. Maybe he'll have to go back to Argentina and play. He's not also the guy that you want to have in the MLS, okay? I don't know. Maybe he can't. Because of his brand. Well, you look at the Paris Saint-Germain team, the first thing that comes to your mind is this team would disintegrate. Everybody would, it's to your tent to Israel. Maybe Sergio Ramos wouldn't play, who's not played any football and making money off them, would also say, I'm too big to be in this dead team. So he would want to leave. So let's look at the possible players that would exit. Neymar might decide, okay, I want to break my contract, I want to go. Messi will go. Kylian Mbappe will go. Verratti might decide to leave, I don't know. A few other players will leave. So between 5 to 7 players will leave Paris Saint-Germain. Look at the market. Who are the players that are going to sign? Mbappe is not staying. Erling Haaland will not come to Paris Saint-Germain even if they want to pay all the money. They're going to bring old man Cristiano Ronaldo to come and play for them. That one that likes everything to revolve around him and all that. So who would they really bring? Talking about that one in the first place. I'm hearing that Manchester United are actually thinking of signing Mauricio Pochettino as their next coach. So I ask Manchester United fan, is that the coach that you want in your team? For a team like Manchester United that needs a rebuild, I think that Ten Hag would have been good, but with an agreement from everybody to say, we're not going to put him under unnecessary pressure, we're going to give him time to, settle into himself. But with what I am saying, you bring in this same Mauricio Pochettino with his bad luck, with his poor tactics, his poor selection, you would be worse than LVG, okay? It would just be enjoying the press conference and be dramatic, and Man United will not get anything. If you want to use that eye of what he did at Spurs, And that was a bunch of young players who were willing to play together. Manchester United have drama, have a whole lot that's different from what he had at Paris Saint-Germain. So I don't know if it's going to work anyway. But Manchester United fans, Paris Saint-Germain fans, you can drop your comment at the bottom, the comment section, and tell me what you think. Congratulations to Real Madrid. Congratulations to Karim Benzema for a hat-trick, and congratulations to Manchester City. They've also progressed. To Liverpool, even though I think that they don't deserve the progress, but they've progressed, so congratulations to them, and to every other team that have progressed. Let's see how it goes, but it's a shame. It's a very, very big shame the way Paris Saint-Germain capitulate. Messi have not been part of teams that capitulate in the Champions League unexpectedly. They capitulated against Bayern Munich 8-2. They capitulated against Liverpool 4-0. They capitulated against AS Roma, where Peter Drury earned his legendary status with his Greek god in Rome commentaries. Now he's been part of this Paris Saint-Germain that capitulated again after taking the first leg 1-goal lead and coming into the second leg scoring a goal, and then they still capitulated the way they did. Messi probably will go down in history as one of the players that have been part of a team that have done more bottling up than any other team in the history of the Champions League. What a shame that is anyway, but this is just my take of the Champions League matches. It's really, really annoying. It's paining me for Paris Saint-Germain. I thought that Kylian Mbappe will win them something or take them far in the competition, probably go and meet Bayern again in the final and lose to Bayern, but then they will understand what kind of quality team they lost to. But to lose this game in the manner in which they lost it, I mean, with about 25 minutes to go, it seems like they have gone through, and then all of a sudden, they lost this game 3-2 on aggregate. What a shame. What a real shame. I gotta go.